Discovering Africa, the next frontier for investment opportunities. Africa is a continent bursting with untapped potential, waiting to transform into a hub of global economic growth. With its youthful population, abundant resources, and rapid innovations, Africa is more than just the next big market, it is the future of smart investing. In this video, we'll explore why Africa is fast becoming a magnet for global investors. From technology and agribusiness to infrastructure and renewable energy, we will uncover the incredible opportunities that lie ahead. So, let's dive into why Africa should earn a top spot on your investment radar. Africa is often described as the last frontier of untapped markets. With over 1.4 billion people, the continent is home to one of the fastest growing populations in the world. By 2050, Africa's population is expected to double, creating a powerful workforce and a huge consumer base demanding goods and services. Equally exciting is Africa's economic trajectory. With steady GDP growth and urbanization transforming cities like Lagos, Nairobi, and Johannesburg, the continent offers fertile grounds for business innovation and infrastructure expansion. Add to this African nations' increasing focus on investor-friendly policies, and you'll find a platform tailored for sustainable, long-term growth. Africa isn't just a continent of potential, it is a continent already in the midst of transformation. Let's start with Africa's technology sector, one of the most exciting fields for investors today. In recent years, tech startups have taken the continent by storm, raising an impressive $4 billion in funding in 2022 alone. But what's driving this shift? It all starts with mobile technology. Africa has one of the highest mobile penetration rates globally, giving millions access to mobile banking, online shopping, and essential services. Fintech has been particularly powerful in closing the financial inclusion gap, with companies like Flutterwave and M-Pesa connecting communities to digital payment systems. E-commerce is also flourishing, providing a lifeline for consumers and small businesses alike. Platforms like Jumia have emerged as key players, making shopping not only more accessible but more efficient. As Africa continues to embrace innovation, the tech boom shows no signs of slowing. For investors, this means fertile ground to fund startups, build partnerships, and scale technologies poised to drive the continent's digital future. Africa is not just about innovation, it's also about sustainability and nurturing life. Did you know that 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land lies in Africa? This presents a monumental opportunity for agribusiness. As the global population continues to grow, the demand for food is climbing. This positions Africa perfectly to become the breadbasket of the world. Countries across the continent can produce not only for local consumption but also for the global food market. But the opportunities don't stop here. Africa's agricultural sector is ripe for modernization through investments in sustainable farming practices, food processing industries, and export chains. For example, advancements like smart irrigation and crop monitoring technologies are already taking root in regions looking to maximize output while conserving resources. Investors who value sustainability, innovation, and global impact will find agribusiness one of Africa's most rewarding sectors. As Africa urbanizes at an unprecedented pace, the demand for modern infrastructure is skyrocketing. Roads, railways, ports, housing, and energy, these are the foundations of any growing economy. Yet, infrastructure gaps still hinder Africa's full potential. Here's the opportunity: governments and private investors are working hand in hand to close these gaps. Initiatives like the African Development Bank's High Five program are prioritizing energy, transportation, and urban development projects designed for scale and accessibility. Renewable energy is another game changer, offering Africa the chance to lead in sustainable infrastructure. Solar farms in North Africa and wind energy projects in South Africa are examples of how the continent is building a future powered by clean and reliable energy solutions. For investors, involvement in infrastructure projects provides more than economic returns, it's a chance to lay the foundation for Africa's transformation. By 2050, more than 58% of Africa's population is expected to live in cities, making urban areas the epicenters of economic activity. As cities grow, so do demands for housing, transportation networks, and essential utilities like clean water and electricity. Urbanization represents an unparalleled opportunity for investors in real estate, smart city technologies, and public-private development partnerships. Building these urban hubs creates infrastructure today while delivering economic activity for decades to come. In 2021, Africa took a historic step toward regional integration with the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. This agreement is revolutionizing cross-border trade by uniting 54 countries into a single market of 1.3 billion people. AfCFTA provides tremendous benefits for investors. By cutting tariffs and reducing trade barriers, the agreement fosters smoother movement of goods, services, and capital. Moreover, industries like manufacturing and logistics are experiencing the positive ripple effects of this growing economic collaboration. For investors seeking scalable ventures and Pan-African partnerships, AfCFTA is the gateway to unprecedented opportunity. Despite the opportunities, outdated perceptions sometimes deter investors from taking a closer look at Africa. Concerns about political instability or regulatory complexity can be overstated, especially when compared to the strides many African nations have made. Countries like Rwanda and Ghana have emerged as top destinations for ease of doing business, offering streamlined processes and robust legal frameworks. These reforms are proof of Africa's commitment to creating a safe and competitive environment for foreign investment. Africa's transformation is also closely linked to sustainability. From renewable energy projects to grassroots entrepreneurship, the continent fully embraces the triple bottom line: people, planet, and profit. Investors can now contribute to shaping industries that are as ethical as they are profitable. For example, considering the global focus on ESG, environmental, social, and governance, investing, African projects like solar-powered healthcare facilities and water conservation systems align perfectly with these values. When you invest in Africa, you're not just securing financial returns, you're participating in a sustainable movement to create a brighter tomorrow. To bring this vision to life, let's look at some inspiring success stories. Tech startups, Flutterwave, a Nigerian-founded fintech company, has become a leader in payment technology, simplifying cross-border transactions across Africa. Today, Flutterwave is valued at over $3 billion. Agribusiness, companies like the Ghana-based AgriHouse Foundation are working with global farms to modernize farming methods, leading to increased yields and efficient supply chains. Infrastructure, Ethiopia's Grand Renaissance Dam symbolizes Africa's strides in energy independence. As the biggest hydropower project in the region, the dam is set to supply electricity to millions across Eastern Africa. These examples only scratch the surface of Africa's success stories. They show how the continent is brimming with opportunities for creative and courageous investors. There's a reason people call Africa the next frontier. The continent isn't simply expanding, it's accelerating. Those who act now, with vision and intent, will be the ones to shape and benefit from Africa's unfolding story. Around the world, businesses are waking up to Africa's immense potential. But the smartest investors know that timing is everything. With reforms accelerating, technology scaling, and infrastructure advancing, now is the moment to claim your stake in Africa's future. Africa is not just a land of opportunity, it's a testament to resilience, innovation, and boundless growth. It's where dreams of sustainable development meet the power of business and community. By investing in Africa, you're not just backing a market, you're joining a global movement toward growth, progress, and shared prosperity. Together, we can reimagine what's possible, not just for one continent, but for the entire world. The question is no longer whether Africa is ready for investment. The question is, are you ready to be a part of its remarkable journey? Thank you for joining us as we explore the next frontier of investment. The future is here, it's Africa. Please subscribe, share, and like this content to continue to get updates on facts about people, food, culture, lifestyle, and places around the world.